The Total Media Sports Network presents Raceland Rams basketball live on Cool TV. Now let's go to the Palace for countdown to tip-off and exciting Raceland Rams basketball live on Cool TV.
It has been warm outside. It's about to get warmer inside the Palace. Good evening, everyone. Welcome into Countdown to Tip-Off here on the Total Media Sports Network. James Collier, happy to have you along with us tonight as we've got a dandy on tap for you. 63rd District showdown between two bitter rivals with the Russell Red Devils, who sit on a two-game losing streak. They sit in the season at 14-5, 3-1 in district play. They'll go up against the Raceland Rams, who sit at 13-8. They're 1-2 in district play. Raceland with losses to Russell and Lewis County. Russell taking the loss on the season to Lewis County in the midst of that two-game skid. That was on the other side of the ice and snowmageddon that we got. They fell 59-56 at home. And then last time out on Wednesday, February 4th, losing 76-73. Raceland bounced back after a pair of losses to Lyon County in the All-A quarterfinals, and then Lewis County up in Vanceburg with a 62-49 win on Senior Day here this Saturday against Fleming County. Raceland trying to avenge a loss that they took when they got taken to the woodshed up in Russell, losing 83-57 in running clock fashion. And that was a night that Russell literally could basically throw the ball up with their eyes closed and it went in. They shot the ball extremely well that night to the tune of 61.9% from downtown. And that wasn't just a couple of threes, 13 of them out of 21. 63% from the field. Only rebounded 25 rebounds. Didn't miss too many shots that night. 4 players in double figures. Jagger Prickett led the way with 22 points. Ryder Bird just goes 5 of 7 from downtown with 21. Tyler Cordial kicks in 12. Gabe Pridemore rounded out at 10. For the Rams on that evening, it was, again, a night that most of these numbers wouldn't be bad. 42% from the field, 41% from long range, hitting 8 threes. But, again, you got to play a team that shot 60% plus all the way across the board. It's a tough night. Jonah Arnett, 17 points that evening. Eli Caines throws in 10. They were the only 2 players in double figures. All right, we'll step out for our first break. We come back, we'll preview the matchup, get a little bit more in-depth with these two teams. We'll get our starting lineups and get you ready for tip-off. A dandy here tonight at the Palace. Happy to have you along with us here on the Total Media Sports Network.
Good morning, Isabella.
Hi, David.
Back for your morning routine?
Clark's Refresh Rewards program is something you'll flip for.
Hey, Isabella. Hi, Annabelle.
Donut?
Don't forget the sprinkles. Cream and sugar.
Download our app today and enjoy all of the rewards. No flipping required.
Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
Life moves fast, and the moments don't wait. The first steps, the first home, the dreams you work so hard for. Where you place your trust matters. At Members Choice Credit Union, we're here for every milestone. Through the hard days, the hopeful days, and everything in between. Your money, your future, your choice.
Tax season is here, and Borders Sporting Goods has the best deals available to get all your fishing needs ready to go for the upcoming season. Borders features rods and reels from G. Loomis, St. Croix, Fenwick, Lewes, Shimano, Daiwa, and Abu Garcia. No matter what species of fish you are targeting, Borders has the perfect setup to make sure your next trip on the water is a success. Borders has baits in every size and style with a wide selection of tackle from Berkley, Strike King, Zoom, Z-Man, Bandit, and many more. Before hitting the water for your next fishing trip, stop by and stock up at Borders Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
Trust is something earned, not given. For over 90 years, KFB has built trust in your community. We believe our neighborhood is our responsibility. Through our quality service, innovative products, and local decision-making, we are committed to your financial success. Better financials lead to a better life. All with the Better Bank headquartered in Boyd County and serving the tri-state. KFB, the bank you trust and the community you love.
Back here, our countdown to tip-off on the Total Media Sports Network. It's you set for Russell and Raceland as we take a look at the starting rotations for both of these teams. You look at Russell, 4 of their 5 starters averaging in double figures. Ryder Burgess, 15.7 points. He's been able to move from the point guard position where he kind of worked with last year, moving it over into that 2 guard. Jagger Prickett is the sophomore who's kind of stirring the drink now, averaging just under 12 a game. You got Tyler Cordial working in the post, Gabe Pridemore out on the wing, 12.5 points per each, and then Caden Bench round things out at 7.8. Not very deep on either one of these two benches. We'll see Taylor White, Shea Burnham will be the kind of the guys, 6th and 7th man that will rotate in for the Red Devils here tonight. You look at Raceland on the other side, it starts with Jonah Arnett, 18.1 a game. The big man Charles Welch at 8.4, right at 8 rebounds a game. Eli Caines has been a phenomenal story this year. Averaged about a minute per contest last year. This year, for the first half of the season, he was averaging a double-double. 7.9 points a game. He's grabbing a team-high 7.4 rebounds per contest. Jake Waller, the point guard, at 6.9. Eli Evans has moved into the starting rotation and has, really had started playing himself into a lot more minutes until moving into the starting rotation over the last week. Josiah Large, Brody Bradshaw will be your 6th and 7th men that'll rotate in here this evening. It all comes down to a couple things tonight. Which team can take care of the basketball and which team can force the other team to make unforced errors. For Raceland, again, it can't allow Russell to get into that hot shooting that it got into the last time they met up in Flatwoods. The Rams tonight, they've got to take care of the basketball and they've got to control the tempo. This is a game that I said today, if it gets into the 60s, Raceland's in trouble. They need this game to be around a 52, 55-point type of affair. You start getting 65 and north, the Rams are probably going to struggle here this evening. All right, we'll step out for a break. We'll come back. We'll break things down and get you ready for tip-off. Just under 4 to go. Our coverage continues after this here on the pregame show on the Total Media Sports Network.
Curtis Bradley started Ram Pharmacy based on 2 important pieces of his life, family and faith. Ram Pharmacy, located on Greenup Avenue in Raceland, provides all your pharmaceutical needs with a hometown feel. Ram Pharmacy offers a wide selection of over-the-counter medications, along with a variety of vitamins and minerals no matter the need. From specialized medications to routine maintenance drugs, Ram Pharmacy has you covered. Give them a call at 606-836-RAMS. Ram Pharmacy, your friend for life.
The Greenup County Public Library system is the best. Read the latest bestsellers in large print, regular print, or audio CDs. You can also check out movies or place a hold on a book on our website or call one of the library locations to place a hold. There are community meeting rooms available by reservation at all locations for clubs and organizations. And be sure to check out the Jesse Stewart collection at the Greenup County branch. Check them out on Facebook and Twitter.
At First National Bank, we strive to make every person that walks through our doors feel like family. Because to us, you are. For over 120 years, we have lived in and served the families of Kentucky with genuine care through the good times and the bad. Come and see the difference banking with family can truly make for you at any of our 7 locations or visit our website at www.fnbgrayson.com. First National Bank, member FDIC.
For floors that feel like home, trust JD Flooring on Ashland Road in Greenup. For more than 30 years, they've delivered expert installation and honest service. Choose from carpet, laminate, vinyl, hardwood, ceramic, and luxury vinyl plank flooring. Backed by a lifetime warranty. Ask about lifetime stain-resistant carpet by Shaw, too. At JD Flooring, the small details make all the difference, and all work is guaranteed. Stop in today or find them on Facebook at JD Flooring LLC, where quality starts from the ground up.
Becker on countdown to tip-off on the Total Media Sports Network as we get you ready for Raceland and Russell. Rams coaching staff tonight going a little Hawaiian. You got the orange Hawaiian shirts. Joe Bryan has always been one that he loves his Hawaiian shirts. And we were talking today at lunch, and he said we're breaking out the Hawaiian shirts today as a staff. And they just came out of the locker room, and they are all, there you go, all decked out in the Hawaiian tonight. That's a great look for Joe. I love it. Tyler Morris there, Matt Gilbert, and Eric Keaton, 4 head coaches here for the Rams. But, the student section in Hawaiian tonight, and they kind of wanted to go along with the group of the kids and stuff, so why not play it up? There you go. Got some lays, got some Hawaiian look. Stewie's there. He's ready to go. He'll be rocking the house tonight. And Rams will be back at home on Friday night. That's a big matchup with Greenup County. Girls and boys doubleheader. Girls start at 6. Boys will follow approximately 25 minutes after. You can catch all the action right here on Cool TV. So the Rams trying to pick up second district win on the season, trying to split with Russell. Russell trying to take a commanding 4-1 record on the season with one game still to go with the Musketeers. All right, we'll step out for a break. We'll have the national anthem when we return. We'll meet our starting lineups and get you ready for tip-off. Here at the Palace, it should be a dandy. It's the Russell Red Devils. It's the Raceland Rams. And it's next on the Total Media Sports Network.
When you are hungry and on the go, stop by the Rams Dairy Bar for your next meal. Rams Dairy Bar offers mouth-watering cheeseburgers and hot dogs made any way you like them with plenty of sides to choose from. Don't forget to grab an ice cream cone to go or a hand-dipped milkshake with a variety of flavors. Rams Dairy Bar also offers a full selection of flavored coffees to get your day moving in the right direction. The next time you're hungry and don't know where to go, swing by the Rams Dairy Bar, proud supporters of Raceland Athletics for over 25 years.
Life moves fast, and the moments don't wait. The first steps, the first home, the dreams you work so hard for. Where you place your trust matters. At Members Choice Credit Union, we're here for every milestone, through the hard days, the hopeful days, and everything in between. Your money, your future, your choice.
Good morning, Isabella.
Hi, David.
Back for your morning routine?
Clark's Refresh Rewards program is something you'll flip for.
Hey, Isabella. Hi, Annabelle.
Donut?
Don't forget the sprinkles. Cream and sugar.
Download our app today and enjoy all of the rewards. No flipping required.
Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more. Offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
Tax season is here, and Borders Sporting Goods has the best deals available for the avid hunting enthusiast no matter the need. Borders offers Hoyt and Matthews bows as well as 10-point crossbows with a variety of accessories for all your hunting needs. Borders also offers a full selection of shotguns and rifles with plenty of ammunition and reload supplies along with Benchmade and case knives. Borders is your headquarters for the largest selection of Liberty gun safes in the area, no matter how big or small you need to keep your firearms safe, with layaway and delivery options available. Stop by and stock up at Borders Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland. Ison's Cards and Collectibles, located at 214 Main Street in Old Russell, is your headquarters for sports collectibles, along with a huge selection of Funko Pop characters from sports figures to novelty characters to choose from. Ison's also offers team apparel for pro and collegiate teams and has varsity team jackets available for all local teams with customization available. Ison's features several autographed jerseys for purchase with cards for every set available as well. Stop by Ison's Cards and Collectibles, located on 214 Main Street in Old Russell, and check them out on Facebook.
Back here at the Palace as we meet our starting lineups for Russell, all decked out in the blacks tonight. Let's take a look at their starting lineup. In the backcourt, it'll be Gay Pridemore, Jagger Prickett, and Ryder Burgess. Frontcourt, Caden Binge and Tyler Cordial. Again, Pridemore, Prickett, Burgess, Binge, and Cordial. Starting five for Derek Cooksey's Russell Red Devils. Now the Raceland Rams in the white tops and bottoms, orange trim, Rams across the chest, orange numerals on the front and the back under head coach Joe Bryan in his 5th season here for the Rams. Eli Evans getting the start here tonight. We call him the Freak Show. He can jump out of the gymnasium. You give him an opportunity, he will go get one. Jake Wally, the point guard for the Rams, is a junior. Jonah Arnett, the leading scorer on the team, averaging over 18 a game. He's a dead eye from downtown Tripletown. In the front court, 2 seniors. First is Eli Canes, and then the big man in the middle, 6'8", is Charles Welch. Canes, Evans, Waller, Arnett, and Welch Starting five for the Rams here tonight. Rams will work it right to left as you view it on the screen, the same as we do it here. In a busy couple of weeks this week and next of teams trying to get everything in before we get into district tournament time. It starts up on the 23rd. 63rd district tournament this season will be at Russell. All right, Gavin Ramsey puts it in the center. Ball goes in the air. It's tipped all the way into the backcourt. Russell will run it down. Off we go. Our officials for tonight's game brought to you apart by Tri-State Ophthalmology. For complete eye care as well as LASIK eye surgery, these are good folks at Tri-State Ophthalmology. Gavin Ramsey, Mario McKissick, and Greg Stevens. Here's Prickett. Got away with a double dribble right there in front of the Rams bench. Burgess starts to attack, gets cut off. Raceland showing that zone pressure. We'll swing it off to the right side this time. Prickett on the right side, out top. Burgess straightaway threes on the way. Got it. Downtown Tripletown, Ryder Burgess connects. 3-0 Russell. They'll come out in a 2-2-1 zone press. Arnett in the backcourt, brings it near side off to Canes. Evans in the center, puts it on the deck one time. Russell in a little 2-3 of their own now. Joe Bryan comes all the way out near the midcourt stripe, sets up the offense. We'll go Waller to the wing. Now Evans in between, inside to Canes. They look it off to Waller. He wants a three to add to it on the far side. Won't go home. Evans flies in and puts it back in. 3-2. Russell in front by one. My crew tonight, executive producers Trey Collier, camera operators Felicia Collier, and Jacob Hankins. Happy to have you along with us here tonight on the Total Media Sports Network. Here's a three ball from Burgess. That one's off the mark. Prickett tries to save it back in. And it's kicked out of bounds. Here's a last look on that little give and go. Evans follows it back in and nearly comes away with it. Russell with the basketball. Tyler Cordial will learn to launch long distance. That one's in and out, no good. Arnett clears the rebound. Chance for the Rams to grab the lead here, down 3-2. Arnett a little hesitation, moves, spins in the lane, loses the basketball. Their first turnover of the contest. Pridemore to the right elbow. Spin move in the lane, off the glass, high up off the window for two. Strong take there by Gabe Pridemore. Russell leads it by 3 again, 5-2. They'll jump back in that 2-2-1 zone. Far side off to Waller. Caden Benj extending out on him. They go inside to Evans. Evans got away with a walk. Arnett works with it on the left wing. Rams will reset as they swing it around. Trying to get it to Welch on the baseline. We'll start it again on that far side next to Derek Cooksey and the Russell Red Devils. Occupying that visiting bench. 5-3 Rams down by 3. 5.5 to play here in the opening frame. Russell banged home a 3 to start things off. Eli Evans followed with a 2. And then Gabe Pridemore off the window for a 2. Puts it at a 3-point spot of where we stand. This is exactly the space and the tempo that Raceland wants to play this basketball game in tonight. Again, as long as you stay within reaching distance, 4 or 5 points, you can afford to play like this. You can't afford to fall down 8 or 10. Here's Canes, turns, looks inside to Evans off the window, can't get it to stay home. Ball raked around. That ball was halfway home, it wouldn't stay. Cordial comes out over the rebound. Here's Prickett front court. The 3-point lead, chance to take their largest lead of the ball game with points on this trip. Pridemore feeds it back inside. Benj for the back, going to the reverse layup there. Can't get it to stay home. Welch clears the rebound. Here come the Rams. Chance to tie on this trip. Joe Bryan calls motion as Waller will center it up out at midcourt. Russell into a man-to-man now. Prickett working on Waller. Waller curls to the left. Out to Welch. Welch will pull the trigger. 3's on the way. We're tied.
3 for Welch.
Welch can stroke it from long distance, shooting over 40% from that mark on the year. Good offensive start for the Rams as we're about halfway home here in the first quarter. It's even at 5. Here's Cordial on the wing. Knifes one inside. Burgess skips it off to Benj. 3 ball for the Leads. In and out. Eli Evans with a rebound. Chance for the Rams to take their first lead of the ball game. And on the backside of it, it's poked out of bounds. Raceland's Jake Waller loses it. So it goes back to Russell as Raceland's second turnover of the basketball game. Prickett to trigger in. Goes back out top. Here's Pridemore. Slams on the brakes, out for the corner. 3 balls on the way, good. Caden Bench strokes home the triple. Russell's second of the ball game, 8-5. They're back in front by a triple. Here's Arnett. Front court, looks at the trap, throws it off to Waller. Had to climb the ladder a little bit there. Kane's out of the corner. He wants to add 3, too stiff. And back to Russell it goes as it's raked out of bounds. 4 rebounds each way. Raceland with 2 turnovers, Russell with none. 3:30 to go here in the opening quarter of action. Russell 3 of 8 from the field, Raceland 2 of 5. Prickett front court. Gives it off to Pridemore on the right wing. Raceland in a man-to-man now. Pridemore loses a handle on the basketball. Out top, Benj runs it down. Prickett will get it on the far sideline. He wants to attack, gets downhill. Drops it inside Cordial. Cordial walled up there on Welch. Welch in a wrestling match going for the basketball, and the Rams will get it back. Russell never totally gained possession of the basketball as they were juggling for position. Cordial's going to come off. In is Shea Burnham. And Welch was able to put enough of his body in there to deflect the ball away. Here's a skip pass near side to Canes. Waller out top. Arnett wants it on the right wing. Russell in a 2-3 again. Showed a little bit of man, and that's something we will see a lot of tonight is zone from this Red Devils defense. And Raceland showing a little bit of man of its own, but a lot of zone early on. Here's a dart inside to Welch off the window, misses it, fights for the second chance. He can't get it to go home. In transition, Burgess' 3 in and out. Jake Waller clears the rebound. He'll push it ahead, out to Evans. Evans elevates off the left side for 2. What a dime from Waller out to Evans, and it's down to 1. Evans with 4 points here in the first quarter. Approaching 2 minutes to go here in the opening frame. Pridemore curls off, attacks the rim, goes right at Charles Welch and picks up the foul. Nice attack there by Pridemore. He worked off the screen and just found a lane to the basket. Welch, again, delivers the hard foul to not allow Pridemore with an easy 2. Pridemore is 78.6% free throw shooter. Eisen fires on the first one's pure. His third point of the night. Here's Brody Bradshaw into the ball game as Welch will take a seat. (9-7) Russell. They've led it by as many as 3 twice. This one goes home. It's too stiff, though. Nearly ran down his own rebound. It's loose on the deck, and it's out of bounds. It's back to the Rams. Great hustle play there by Shea Burnham. Just could not corral it back in to get possession of it before sliding across the end line. And Mr. Gavin Ramsey right there on the mark to make that call. Really good officiating crew here on tap tonight for this one. Here's Evans on the wing, left side. Finds some separation, loses his dribble now. He's got to get some help. Canes will give him that relief valve. Canes raked away out top. He'll take it off to the wing. Waller on the handoff, curls it out top. Evans out of the corner. Attacks into the lane, leaves it out top now to Canes. Waller on the wing, finds some separation, passes up the 3. Now Bradshaw all alone. They're sagging off him. Here's a ball raked away out top, nearly taken away. Pridemore will get it with a Euro step to the basket. Pridemore with 5, and Russell has its largest lead of 4, now at 11-7 as we approach 1 minute to play. And that's those dangerous turnovers you get out top when they're at midcourt and it's you and somebody else. And it leads immediately to points. Nice move there by Jonah Arnett for his first basket of the night. 60 seconds of play here in the first. A dandy sizing up in this one already. 2-point Russell lead. They've led it by as many as 4. Here's Pridemore tied up. Gets it down into the corner to McGrath. And this was a foul on a reach in from behind by Jonah Arnett. His first. Here's Taylor White coming on. His first action. As Benj will take a seat. Burgess turns the corner off the left side, kicks it out in the corner to White. White dribble drive on the baseline, out to the corner to Pridemore now. Pridemore attacks the rim, goes to the left side on a strong 2. 7 point for Gabe Pridemore. And the lead's back to 4 for the Red Devils. Final 30 seconds here of quarter number 1. Raceland will get the ball to start the second quarter, barring a tie up here. So a chance for 2 for 1 for the Rams. Arnett finds some separation. 3's on the way from the wing. Left it short. Pridemore runs it down. He's got a chance. He'll center it up. 3-quarter court heave is on the way. Draws glass, but that's it. And we're through 1 here at the Palace. Russell leads at 13-9. Quarter 2, and we return to the Palace after this on the Total Media Sports Network.
The Greenup County Public Library system is the best. Read the latest bestsellers in large print, regular print, or audio CDs. You can also check out movies or place a hold on a book on our website or call one of the library locations to place a hold. There are community meeting rooms available by reservation at all locations for clubs and organizations. And be sure to check out the Jesse Stewart collection at the Greenup County branch. Check them out on Facebook and Twitter.
Curtis Bradley started Ram Pharmacy based on 2 important pieces of his life: family and faith. Ram Pharmacy, located on Greenup Avenue in Raceland, provides all your pharmaceutical needs with a hometown feel. Ram Pharmacy offers a wide selection of over-the-counter medications, along with a variety of vitamins and minerals no matter the need. From specialized medications to routine maintenance drugs, Ram Pharmacy has you covered. Give them a call at 606-836-RAMS. Ram Pharmacy, your friend for life.
13-9 as we head to quarter 2 as we welcome you back to the Palace. Raceland basketball to start the second quarter of play. Charles Welch returning. As the starters will be back on the floor for Raceland. For Russell. Just got some new faces out there. Corbin McGrath stays on. Back in is Tyler Cordial. Here's Waller. Welch working with it inside, trying to get it past Cordial. Here's Waller, attacks the rim. High up off the glass, no good. Strong rebound inside by Cordial. His second of the ball game. Russell could take their largest lead on this trip with points. Pridemore with a hot touch of 7 in the first. Works off the screen. Tries to go inside, stops at the free throw line, dials up another deuce. His 9th of the ball game and Russell's largest lead of the contest, now at 6. Strong start for Gabe Pridemore. Pridemore finished with 10 in that blowout win up at the Marv last month. Here's Arnett from the baseline. Off-balance shot goes home. 4th point for Jonah. Trims the lead down to 4. Russell's got Pridemore, Burgess, McGrath, White, and Cordial on the floor. Here's Burgess. Comes near side of McGrath. Now Cordial between the rings. Loses his dribble, gets it away to Pridemore now. Raceland still in that man-to-man. Evans nearly takes this one away. White stops at the free throw line, strokes home the 14-footer. Taylor White, a former Ram, had to transfer over during his 8th grade year. Good-looking kid, too, big-bodied kid. Here's Canes out top between the rings. Working on White, tries to go downhill, gets cut off. Goes to Welch in the paint. Welch backing down on Cordial, has that one blocked away, fighting for the rebound, gets it. Eli Evans wants 3, it's on the way, won't go home. Ryder Burgess skying over top of Eli Canes for the rebound. Here's Burgess on the wing. Spins on Eli Evans, glides in the basket, too stiff. Cordial's there with a stick back. His first points of the ball game, and the lead is now 8, and a timeout, Raceland. 30-second timeout as we take a look at this last play on the Isis Cards and Collectibles instant replay. Cordial just got position there in front of Jonah Arnett. And again, danger zone for the Rams. You don't want to let this thing get too far away. Russell currently on a 6-2 run. Stay tuned with us at the half. We'll break down everything from this one. Up next for the Red Devils, They've got Fairview at home on Friday night. They finish out district play Saturday at Greenup. Then 3 games next week at East Carter on Tuesday, at Rowan County on Thursday, and then they'll finish things out against Colegrove on Friday. For the Rams, they go to Fairview on Thursday night, here for Greenup on Friday, at Bath on Saturday. The next week, Lewis County to close out district play Monday. They go to Ashland on Tuesday, and then they'll finish things out against Nicholas County on Friday. All those home games right here on the Total Media Sports Network. Out of the Raceland timeout. Canes for the right side. Looks underneath, looking for Welch. Nothing there. Evans gets out between the rings now. Arnett had to curl that one back in. Showed off a little bit of his football skills from that one. Works it off toward that Russell bench. Wanting a screen. Crosses over, loses it off his footing, and back to Russell it goes. So Raceland's fourth turnover of the basketball game. Russell with 1 thus far. And the Red Devils with a chance to make this double digits on this trip. On a 6-2 run. Here's Pridemore. Gets the baseline. Kicks it in the corner, McGrath. He'll step back for a 3 ball. No good. Ball tipped out. It'll stay with Russell on the baseline. 5:04 to go here in the first half. 8-point Russell lead. Burgess to trigger in. Surveying. Gets White inside. White walled up. Has that one turned away. Swatted it right back into the hand of Burgess, though, but Big Charles Welch said, not in my house. Here's Pridemore. Gets to the rim with ease. And Pridemore now with 11 points, and the lead is 10. 8-2 Russell run. Pridemore having himself a game here in the first half. Jonah tries to lob it inside and has it taken away. I'd find number 0 right now if I could. Here's Burgess. Slams on the brakes. Has this one back out top. This should be an over and back, and it will be. Russell's second turnover of the basketball game. Raceland's got to get some points. They found the stop there. Now you got to find some points. Here come Prickett and Binge back on. White and McGrath will take a seat. So starting 5 back on the floor for the Red Devils, who lead it by 10. Waller on the wing left side. Prickett on him in a man-to-man, the Red Devils. They'll switch with the ball screens out top, though. Canes backing down in on Binge, has it raked away. Back out top to Waller. Prickett working on him. Getting that ball screen out top. Arnett above the volleyball line. He is in range, though. 40% three-point shooter on the season. Drops this one off the Welch inside. A soft touch at the window. And he takes the easy shot and goes just right into the hoop. Welch usually goes up on the glass for that one, but just drops that one in the bucket. His 5th point of the night. That stops the big run. And then a takeaway on the near side. Arnett attacks the rim off the left side with a window and count it. And a chance at a 3-point play. Jonah Arnett. Fouls on Jagger Prickett. His first, team first for Russell. Great look at there on the Iceland Cards and Collectibles instant replay. And Jonah Arnett will step to the Johnson Chiropractic free throw line for a chance at a 3-point play. Here's McGrath back in. Pridemore will take a seat. Jonah, 78% free throw shooter on the season, average just over 18 a game. 3-point play is successful. And the Rams on a 5-0 surge have the lead down to 5. As Jonah Arnett puts home his 7th point of the evening. Rams back in that zone pressure now. Here's a nice look inside Cordial, and he gets fouled from behind. That's on Eli Canes. Just got position underneath. So that puts Tyler Cordial to the free throw line for 2 free throws. 51.8% free throw shooter. First one is up as good. Averaging almost 12 and a half a game, nearly 8 rebounds per contest. Cordial's 3rd point of the night. Misses the 2nd. The Rams let it roll through, and an offensive rebound goes all the way out to Caden Binge. So an extra possession for the Red Devils, who lead it by 6. Raceland at 2-3, almost not a zone matchup, just really being very active with it out top. Out of the corner, 3 balls on the way, won't go home as McGrath had it halfway down but couldn't finish. Here's Waller. Gives it up out top. Arnett will set things up from the far side. Gets a screen from Welch, a little hesitation, spin move in the lane, fadeaway jumper left it short the whole way. Cordial clears the rebound. Prickett pitches it ahead. He'll get it right back on the left side. Into the corner, McGrath with a pump. Attacks, kicks out to Binge, all alone, 3 from the wing, in and out, no. And Arnett gathers the rebound that's juggled around at the rim. Waller stops down to the corner, Evans. Rams will reset, 2:25 to play here in the opening half. Down by 6, they've trailed by as many as 10. Canes trying to back himself in and has it poked out from behind. And then Arnett gets popped by Binge. That looked more like football than basketball. Arnett checking his nose and mouth, making certain everything is still connected. Let's see which one we got here. Well, I believe it was Binge. And it was his first. Welch will step out. Back in is Brody Bradshaw. Here comes Pridemore back on as McGrath will take a seat. 22-16, Raceland basketball on the baseline. 2:15 to play in the first half. Waller to trigger in. Arnett on the near corner. Pridemore D'ing up on him and a man-to-man. Trying to set up a screen out top. Here's Waller playing downhill, feeds it inside to Canes. Now Josiah Large who comes in the basketball game. Waller finds some separation off the left side, gets a soft touch, can't get it to stay home. Evans won't go home either. Binge walked, tried to pump and could not get it away. Here comes Taylor White back in. Cordial will take a seat. 22-16. Raceland's kept this one within reach after falling down 10. A little 5-0 spurt there by the Rams. Extended by a 3-point play from Jonah Arnett. To get it to 5, and then Russell got 1 of 2 free throws from Cordial. Here's a ball raked away out top. Arnett rushes it down, and Joe Bryan will burn a timeout trying to keep the possession. Let's see if he's going to take a full or a 30. And it will be a full. We'll step out as well. 1:21 to go in a half. 22-16, Russell in front. Back to the Palace after this on the Total Media Sports Network.
Good morning, Isabella.
Hi, David.
Back for your morning routine?
Clark's Refresh Rewards program is something you'll flip for.
Hey, Isabella. Hi, Annabelle.
Donut?
Don't forget the sprinkles. Cream and sugar.
Download our app today and enjoy all of the rewards. No flipping required.
Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
Life moves fast, and the moments don't wait. The first steps, the first home, the dreams you work so hard for. Where you place your trust matters. At Members Choice Credit Union, we're here for every milestone. Through the hard days, the hopeful days, and everything in between. Your money, your future, your choice.
1:21 to play in the first half. Russell leading 22-16. They've led it from the word go. Neither team shooting well from the arc like what we saw over in Flatwoods when they played back in January. That night, Russell shot 61.9% from downtown Tripletown. Tonight, 2 for 10. Raceland 1 of 5. There's Waller being hounded out top by Prickett. Arnett with Pridemore on him. Tries to change directions in the air and can't do so. Nice little touch out to Burgess. Inside of a minute to go in the first half. Here's Binge. Brings it off to Pridemore. He wants a 3. It's on the way. No, too stiff. Caden Binge goes and gets another rebound, his second. Let's see if Russell tries to hold it for the final 30 seconds here. Raceland back in that zone again. Here's Binge inside, back to Pridemore. Prickett off the right elbow. Into the corner, Taylor White loses it out of bounds. Wasn't ready for the pass. 5th turnover of the basketball game, both teams with 5. Here comes Charles Welch back in the contest now, as Josiah Large will step out. So a gift for the Rams. No, excuse me, they're going to leave Welch on the floor with Josiah Large, and Eli Evans will take a seat. And quickly, Taylor White's going to take a seat, and returning is Tyler Cordial. He's trying to get some size in there with Raceland's big man returning. So the Rams to a chance to cut into the 6-point deficit before going to the locker room. Waller out top, goes off to Canes, 8 seconds. Back to Waller, far side, 5 seconds. Raceland's got to make something happen here. Waller stops him at the free throw line, forces it up off the left side of the window. Does it go home? And we are at the half here at the Palace. Russell leads at 22-16. Halftime show. We return after this on the Total Media Sports Network.
Good morning, Isabella.
Hi, David.
Back for your morning routine?
Clark's Refresh Rewards program is something you'll flip for.
Hey, Isabella. Hi, Annabelle.
Donut?
Don't forget the sprinkles. Cream and sugar.
Download our app today and enjoy all of the rewards. No flipping required.
Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
For floors that feel like home, trust JD Flooring on Ashland Road in Greenup. For more than 30 years, they've delivered expert installation and honest service. Choose from carpet, laminate, vinyl, hardwood, ceramic, and luxury vinyl plank flooring. Backed by a lifetime warranty. Ask about lifetime stain-resistant carpet by Shaw, too. At JD Flooring, the small details make all the difference, and all work is guaranteed. Stop in today or find them on Facebook at JD Flooring LLC, where quality starts from the ground up.
At First National Bank, we strive to make every person that walks through our doors feel like family. Because to us, you are. For over 120 years, we have lived in and served the families of Kentucky with genuine care through the good times and the bad. Come and see the difference banking with family can truly make for you at any of our 7 locations or visit our website at www.fnbgrayson.com. First National Bank, member FDIC.
Tax season is here, and Borders Sporting Goods has the best deals available to get all your fishing needs ready to go for the upcoming season. Borders features rods and reels from G. Loomis, St. Croix, Fenwick, Lewes, Shimano, Daiwa, and Abu Garcia. No matter what species of fish you are targeting, Borders has the perfect setup to make sure your next trip on the water is a success. Borders has baits in every size and style with a wide selection of tackle from Berkley, Strike King, Zoom, Z-Man, Bandit, and many more. Before hitting the water for your next fishing trip, stop by and stock up at Borders Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
22-16 at the half. Russell in front as we welcome you back here to the Palace. Been a good first half of basketball. We kind of volleyed back and forth position, had a tie at 5-5. Russell got a 3-ball by Caden Binge, making it 8-5. Raceland got it down to 1 off an Eli Evans stick back. Then Russell pushed it out to a 4-point lead at 11-7. It was 11-9 at one point, 13-9 after one quarter of play, and that's when Russell got things rolling. They pushed it out to a 10-point edge at 21-11 before the Rams put together a little 5-0 surge of their own after Jonah Arnett finishes on an and one, 21-16. Tyler Cordial gets 1 of 2 free throws about midway through the second quarter, and we had no points the rest of the way. 22-16 our score here at the half. We'll step out for a break. We'll come back. We'll take a look at our full statistics, get a player spotlight from the first half, and get you ready for the second half of action. We're going here at the Palace, 22-16 your score. Back for more after this on the Halftime Show on the Total Media Sports Network.
Since 1992, DSI has been serving their customers with quality products and affordable prices for 33 years. DSI offers a wide variety of gear for your favorite team and also offers wholesale and retail screen printing, embroidery, vinyl, and direct-to-film applications. DSI also welcomes your custom design for your team, business, or anything you may need. Have a vision? Let DSI's custom design team make that vision a reality. For over 30 years, DSI has been the trusted name for quality products and an affordable price.
Check them out at 511 Greenup Avenue in Raceland or online at supertees.com.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more, offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net. The Greenup County Public Library system is the best. Read the latest bestsellers in large print, regular print, or audio CDs. You can also check out movies or place a hold on a book on our website or call one of the library locations to place a hold. There are community meeting rooms available by reservation at all locations for clubs and organizations. And be sure to check out the Jesse Stewart collection at the Greenup County branch. Check them out on Facebook and Twitter.
Life moves fast, and the moments don't wait. The first steps, the first home, the dreams you work so hard for. Where you place your trust matters. At Members Choice Credit Union, we're here for every milestone. Through the hard days, the hopeful days, and everything in between. Your money, your future, your choice.
22-16 at the half, as the Raceland varsity cheerleaders being honored here at midcourt. Just made a nice trip back from the UCA Nationals down at Disney, which they finished 11th out of 60 schools in their division. First time ever the Rams had made it to the finals. So congratulations to the Rams varsity cheerleaders for that epic accolade. All right, let's take a look at our first half statistics. We'll start first with the Russell Red Devils.
By advancing to the finals in the game day division for the first time in school history and finishing 11th out of 60 teams.
39.1%, 9 of 23 from the field, 18.2%, 2 of 11 from downtown Tripletown. They've only shot 4 free throws, 50% from the charity stripe, 17 rebounds, 7 on the offensive glass. They've turned it over 5 times. Gabe Pridemore leads the way. He has 11 points. He's 5 for 7 from the field. He's hit everything inside of three-point land. He's grabbed a rebound along the way. Ryder Burgess has 5 rebounds, as does Tyler Cordial in the opening half of action. For the Rams, 7 of 21, 33.3% from the field. 1 of 5 from long range, 20%. The lone 3-ball going home from Charles Welch. They've hit their only free throw they've attempted. That was the and one from Jonah Arnett. 11 rebounds, 4 of those on the offensive glass. They've got 5 turnovers in the first half of action. Jonah Arnett pacing the Rams with 7 points. Charles Welch, 5 points and 4 rebounds. 22-16 at the half. We'll take a break. We come back. We'll get you ready for the second half of action. Raceland and Russell as we continue our coverage here on the Total Media Sports Network.
Curtis Bradley started Ram Pharmacy based on 2 important pieces of his life: family and faith. Ram Pharmacy, located on Greenup Avenue in Raceland, provides all your pharmaceutical needs with a hometown feel. Ram Pharmacy offers a wide selection of over-the-counter medications, along with a variety of vitamins and minerals no matter the need. From specialized medications to routine maintenance drugs, Ram Pharmacy has you covered. Give them a call at 606-836-RAMS. Ram Pharmacy, your friend for life.
Trust is something earned, not given. For over 90 years, KFB has built trust in your community. We believe our neighborhood is our responsibility. Through our quality service, innovative products, and local decision-making, we are committed to your financial success. Better financials lead to a better life. All with the Better Bank, headquartered in Boyd County and serving the tri-state. KFB, the bank you trust and the community you love.
Good morning, Isabella.
Hi, David.
Back for your morning routine?
Clark's Refresh Rewards program is something you'll flip for.
Hey, Isabella. Hi, Annabelle.
Donut?
Don't forget the sprinkles. Cream and sugar.
Download our app today and enjoy all of the rewards. No flipping required.
Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
When you are hungry and on the go, stop by the Rams Dairy Bar for your next meal. Rams Dairy Bar offers mouth-watering cheeseburgers and hot dogs made any way you like them, with plenty of sides to choose from. Don't forget to grab an ice cream cone to go or a hand-dipped milkshake with a variety of flavors. Rams Dairy Bar also offers a full selection of flavored coffees to get your day moving in the right direction. The next time you're hungry and don't know where to go, swing by the Rams Dairy Bar, proud supporters of Raceland Athletics for over 25 years. Back here at the Palace, 22-16 at the half. Get a good first half of action between these two. And again, this is right where Raceland kind of wanted this game to be, in this kind of realm of tempo. They've taken the air out of the basketball and have been able to not allow Russell to try to extend. Russell had it out to as many as 10. Again, there you look at the numbers. Neither team has shot it very well. Russell shot at 64% from the field, and really good from three when they played over there in January. But here this evening, 2 of 11 from long range for 18%. Raceland only 1 of 5. So, again, some work to do on both sides. But that is going to be something that it's going to take more than 30 points to get this going. Jonah Arnett, again, leading the Rams, 7 points, 2 rebounds at the half, 50% from the field. Has not got a three-pointer away, though. Raceland only with 1 3 in the ballgame. That was Charles Welch. And in a big first half from Gabe Pridemore. He's the only player in double figures with 11 points. I would imagine we will see starters both ways. That's what it looks like it's going to be. And it's going to be Russell basketball to start the final 16. Prickett in the backcourt with Benj. Here we go. Second half underway. Raceland goes man-to-man to open up the second half. Burgess working with it on the right side. Prickett in between the rings. Prickett attacks downhill, tries to throw it underneath, and he was out of bounds when he grabbed the basketball, and Russell turns it over. There's 6 turnover in the basketball game to start the second half of action. Derek Cooksey not pleased with the way that started. Here's Waller. Crawls it across the midcourt stripe with Prickett hounding him. Works off a screen from Welch. Arnett right in front of Joe Bryan in that big orange Hawaiian shirt. Hawaiian night here tonight. Arnett gets downhill, pumps off the left side, and gets fouled. Let's see who they got it on. Believe they got it on Cordial. That's his first. And Jonah Arnett back to the Johnson Chiropractic free throw line to shoot 2. When joining muscle pain slow you down, let Doc get your body realigned. Give him a call. 606-473-5151. Good look there at Jonah from the baseline. With Jacob Hankins working with us on the baseline. The shots there. He's along with Felicia on the cameras tonight. Trey Collier is your executive producer. Happy to have everyone along with us here this evening. Back here Friday night for the doubleheader with Greenup, boys and girls. Girls will start at 6, boys approximately 25 minutes after. Catch all the action right here on the Total Media Sports Network. Arnett with his 9th, lead down to 4. Into the short corner is Cordial. Back to Pridemore with those 11 points. Raceland back in a 2-3 now. They got Benj working on the inside. Here's Cordial in the short corner. Benj trying to work underneath. They go with a skip pass off to Pridemore. Back to Benj to Cordial. Cordial works from the left to the right, off the window, and count it for a chance at a 3-point play. Nice movement there by Tyler Cordial on the baseline, and an even better find by Caden Benj on the Isons Cards and Collectibles instant replay. Fouls on Welch, his second, team's first. And Tyler Cordial back to the free throw line for the second time this evening. He's 1 of 2. And a good answer there by the Red Devils after Raceland got an early couple of freebies. Free throws on the way is pure. 6 points tonight for Tyler. 7-point Russell lead. 2-2-1 press. Near side, a bad pass by the Rams is picked off. Chance to go back into double figures. Burgess from the wing buries it. Rydo Burgess connects on only the 3rd 3-ball of the night for the Red Devils, and the lead is back to 10. Little 5-0 spurt. Excuse me, a 6-0 spurt there after the and one. Here's Evans. Again, you get it into double figures. It really changes the complexity of how you want to attack offensively. You can't just take away the game and the tempo and bounce it out. There's not enough time left to be patient, and methodical with how you run with it. Russell staying in that 2-3. Arnett out top. Looks it back off to Waller. Waller passes up a wide open three. They go back to him again. Grayson running a little motion, trying to get something going there in the middle, and Russell just has it clogged up. There's a lob down. That's a turnover. A bad pass there from Eli Caines, trying to get it to Evans. Gabe Pridemore. Nice move. Slams on the brakes on the baseline left side. Burgess will spread things out. Racing back into a man-to-man now. Little bump inside. No whistle on Prickett whenever he got bumped from Arnett. Burgess' three ball's long. Runs down his own offensive rebound, though. Pridemore, step back three from the corner, no. Eli Evans tries to save it. Cannot do so as it goes back into the hands of Burgess. Burgess knifes his way to the basket off the glass for two. 12-point Russell lead, their largest timeout. Raceland, it's a full. 4:58 to play in the third quarter. We're back after this on the Total Media Sports Network.
Tax season is here, and Borders Sporting Goods has the best deals available to get all your fishing needs ready to go for the upcoming season. Borders features rods and reels from G. Loomis, St. Croix, Fenwick, Lewes, Shimano, Daiwa, and Abu Garcia. No matter what species of fish you are targeting, Borders has the perfect setup to make sure your next trip on the water is a success. Borders has baits in every size and style with a wide selection of tackle from Berkley, Strike King, Zoom, Z-Man, Bandit, and many more. Before hitting the water for your next fishing trip, stop by and stock up at Borders Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
Trust is something earned, not given. For over 90 years, KFB has built trust in your community. We believe our neighborhood is our responsibility. Through our quality service, innovative products, and local decision-making, we are committed to your financial success. Better financials lead to a better life. All with the Better Bank headquartered in Boyd County and serving the tri-state. KFB, the bank you trust and the community you love.
8-0 Russell run has Russell with their largest lead of the contest, 30-18, just inside of 5 to play here in the third. Out of the Raceland timeout. Russell tries to pick up pressure in backcourt, and we'll get a foul right in front of the Russell student section. Look at that one on Ryder Burgess on the trip. It will be on him. That'll be his first, team second of the quarter. Only had 8 fouls in the basketball game, 4 on each side. Now that I mentioned that, we're probably going to get ready to turn into a foul fest. Here's Caines. He's tied up. Gets it away. Raceland has some numbers. Evans racing down the far sideline, looks at a triple team. It's raked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Rams. Raceland needs points and some stops, as this one's about to get out of control. Again, you're double digits. You can't stand out top and just milk it, trying to find 45 to 60 seconds looking for your perfect shot. There's a feed inside to Welch. He'll go off the glass for 2. Nice job there by Waller, juggling it in traffic, and then Welch with those soft hands to corral it in and get it high up off the window for his 7th. Racing back in that zone. There's Pridemore. Cordial on the short corner. One touch out to Burgess. Catch and shoot 3 from the wing. No good. Cordial puts it up. Shot was partially blocked. He'll get another offensive rebound. He'll kick it out. They'll go one time down to the corner. Burgess from the corner 3. Yes. 11 points for Ryder. It's an 11-0 run. And a 30-second timeout by Russell. 33-20. Russell with a pair of threes here in the opening 4 minutes of the second half. Good look there at Derek Cooksey, bringing his team in. And again, I think it's just to kind of reaffirm what they were doing defensively. They were getting the play they wanted. Raceland was throwing it straight into the dead corner on the inbound, and that just turned into a trap. And Eli Keynes was just a sitting duck. The problem was when they did get it to kick out, Raceland had all kinds of numbers, and it left Russell scrambling. Russell is dominating Raceland tonight on the glass, 21-11. And that's a number that just jumps off when you look at the stat sheet. And to stop the game, had a cheerleader wanted to throw some T-shirts at the other end of the building. Raceland draws that one up out of the timeout there. Keynes nearly has it taken away and then gets fouled out top. That's on Prickett, his second. Team's third. And it's been no secret, anytime that Keynes touches the basketball, Russell's sitting a double team at him. And Raceland's going to have to understand that and try to get him some relief before that double team and trap comes. 4 minutes to go in the third. Rams down 13. 11-0 run by Russell, and Jonah Arnett stops that run with his 11th. Now you need some stops. That's a kicked ball. Prickett tried to thread the needle inside the bench. It'll be Russell basketball on the near baseline, or near sideline, excuse me. In about a week and a half before district tournaments get going, 63rd will be over at Russell this year. Again, if it follows the route of what has happened the last 4 years, the home team has been the winner of the title regardless of the seed. There's Burgess, goes to the left hand, pass the outstretched arms of Charles Welch and finishes for his 13th of the evening. Arnett kicks it ahead off to Waller, left wing. Here's Evans, attacks down the right side, shot goes home. Nice take there by Eli and his 6th of the evening. That's a lead down to 11. And if the Rams can get this to 6 or so points, 5 to 7, somewhere in that mark, it gives you plenty of room to work with how you want to work with going into that fourth and final stanza. You don't want to go in the fourth down 10 or more. Corbin McGrath at the scores table is set to check in on the next dead ball, and now Russell kind of spreading things out. Here's Prickett, leaves it off to Burgess. Pridemore gets downhill, slams on the brakes, runs into Charles Welch. Can't get it to stay home, and Welch out jumping. Tyler Cordial inside for the rebound, his 5th. To the other end, Arnett gets hammered, no whistle. Tyler Cordial clears the rebound. Here's Pridemore in traffic off the glass. 13 for Gabe. Russell's got the lead back to 13. Here's Waller from the corner for a 3. Got it. Jake Waller's first points tonight. Raceland's second triple. Cuts the lead down to 10. 2 minutes to play here in the third. Taylor White joining McGrath at the scores table now to check in on that next stoppage. Here's Pridemore working with it on the wing and throws it into the bench area. Russell's 7th turnover, both teams with 7. Here's that last look on a 3 down in the corner from Jake Waller on the Ison's Cards and Collectibles triple. So out goes Prickett and Binge. Taylor White and McGrath return. Chance to get it inside of double digits on this trip for the Rams, who down by 10. They've trailed by as many as 13. McGrath meets Waller at midcourt, brings him to the right side with Keynes. Evans between the rings. He just got away with a carry. Now Arnett. Trying to run a little pick and roll. Arnett pulls from the volleyball line, left that one short the whole way. And then they had the rebound and threw it away. They had Burgess out in front. And the problem was that he couldn't get on the big toss to the other end. So Raceland avoids the long rebound tipped out for an easy bucket. Now can they capitalize on the other end? Here's Arnett, spins in the lane. Off to Evans on the wing. 60 seconds to go here in the third. Rams down 10. Had one tie in the basketball game at 5. Raceland has never led. Waller with a nice take off the left side. Slams on the brakes, though, as he gets cut off on the baseline. Now Arnett. A little hesitation off the right elbow. Evans tried the baseline. It didn't work. Arnett resets near side now. McGrath staying with him. Russell stays in that man-to-man. It's been about 50-50 man-man to 2-3. Arnett spins. Fadeaway jumper. Can't get it to go home. Eli Evans with the stick back, though. 8th point tonight for Eli. And that gets the lead down to 8. Final 20 seconds to go here in the third. And a foul out top. Joe Bryan wanting it over and back. Burgess never crossed. The bad side of that, Charles Welch just picked up his third. And quickly, Brody Bradshaw jumps off the bench as Welch will take a seat. So Burgess to trigger in, takes it in the backcourt now to Prickett. Raceland will get the ball to start the fourth quarter. Here's Pridemore. Been held in check here in the third. Burgess gets downhill, goes right at Bradshaw, throws it off the bottom of the box, but Bradshaw can't handle it, and it'll stay with Russell on the baseline with 1 second remaining. So they have enough time for a catch and shoot. They're going to try to lob it toward Cordial off the glass. It's good if it'll go. It will not. And we have played 3 here at the Palace. 37-29 as we head to the fourth. After this on the Total Media Sports Network.
Trust is something earned, not given. For over 90 years, KFB has built trust in your community. We believe our neighborhood is our responsibility. Through our quality service, innovative products, and local decision-making, we are committed to your financial success. Better financials lead to a better life. All with the Better Bank headquartered in Boyd County and serving the tri-state. KFB, the bank you trust and the community you love.
Tax season is here, and Borders Sporting Goods has the best deals available for the avid hunting enthusiast, no matter the need. Borders offers Hoyt and Matthews bows as well as 10-point crossbows with a variety of accessories for all your hunting needs. Borders also offers a full selection of shotguns and rifles with plenty of ammunition and reload supplies, along with Benchmade and case knives. Borders is your headquarters for the largest selection of Liberty gun safes in the area, no matter how big or small you need to keep your firearms safe, with layaway and delivery options available. Stop by and stock up at Borders Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland. 37-29 as we go back inside the Palace on a hot and steaming night. Temperatures got up into the 60s as the thaw has begun. Problem is, we're going to go back below freezing tomorrow night and every night this week. So all of that thaw that we've got, you are going to see some refreezes in the night. So certainly be careful in your morning commutes. Supposed to see some rain, maybe some chances overnight as well. Prickett back in for McGrath. Raceland will start with the basketball to start the final 8. Here we go. Down 8 are the Rams. Here's Welch back in the basketball game as well after picking up that third foul in the last second of the third quarter. Waller out of the far corner right in front of his bench, and the student section all decked out in that Hawaiian gear tonight. Gets a screen from Welch. Little hesitation move. Goes to the rack. Counted and one. Jake Waller and a little stare down to Taylor White. So we take a look at it on the iSense Cards and Collectibles instant replay. That little hesitation move got Cordial. And then he got White on the body. So Waller to the Johnson Chiropractic free throw line for a chance at a three-point play. 57% free throw shooter on the season is the junior, and he buries that one with ease, and the lead is 5. Raceland trailed this one by 13 late in the third. Has it down to 5. Can they get it any closer? Here's Binge inside the Cordial, and he gets hammered inside, and he's fouled, and back to the line he'll go. Evans on the foul, his first, team's first. So Tyler Cordial for 2 more free throws tonight. 6 points, 9 rebounds for Cordial. First one's on the way, rattles home. His 7th point of the evening. This is the second. Rebound out to Welch. 6-point Russell lead. Here's Arnett. Gives it inside to Eli Evans. He tried to elevate, but he still finishes in traffic. 10th point tonight for Eli. The lead is 4. 7 to go here in the ball game. Here's Prickett. Gets cut off out top. Nice job there by Jonah Arnett. Binge on the curl. Feeds it inside. Nice little teardrop underneath by Tyler Cordial on the sick feed from Caden Binge. Cordial with 9. Settle in. We've got a good one going on here tonight at the Palace. Canes between the rings. Russell in that zone. Patiently working on it. Down 6 on the Rams. With one tie in this ball game. That was at 5. Back in the first. Russell's led it by as many as 13 in the third. Here's Arnett. Turns the corner. Stops from the elbow. Gets hit from behind. No whistle. Then Raceland will run it down with the offensive rebound and the save there by Eli Evans. Evans wanted the lob underneath. Waller thought about it and then pulled the trigger back and said, not now. Waller will take the ball from Arnett. As the junior will set it up off to the left side now and get it right back. Here's the lob off to Evans, and they overthrew him. Had the chance set up and just threw it too high. In traffic is Burgess, and he's hammered. And if that's on Welch, that's his 4th. And they got it on Jonah Arnett. That's his 2nd. So Ryder Burgess to shoot free throws. Burgess tonight, 13 points, 7 rebounds. First one rattles in and out, no good. Here comes Josiah Large back in the ball game for the Rams. As Eli Canes will come off. Russell dropping everybody back on defense, leaving Burgess all alone up there by himself. Hits the second, 1 of 2 for him. Russell 5 of 9 from the charity stripe tonight. They lead at 41-34. Now Russell in a 1-3-1. Haven't seen that tonight. Inside to Welch, off the window for 2. Nice find out of the corner. Welch with his 9th. Really good movement there by the Rams on the quick touch and a heavy quick hitter out of the corner. Now you got to get a stop, find some points. Pridemore out of the corner. They go inside the bench. He'll look it off to Burgess from the corner. 3 balls on the way, no. Caden Binge runs down another offensive rebound. His 3rd rebound of the night, and it feels like every time he's touched the basketball, it's come at key moments on the offensive glass. Russell with 13 offensive boards tonight. Raceland has 16 rebounds total. There's Cordial on the baseline. Skip pass near side Burgess. Binge inside, looks it off now to Pridemore. Pridemore finds a lane to the basket. Off balance shot, doesn't go home. Cordial with another rebound. And then they get a foul against Russell, as he'll get Cordial on the offensive foul. So a turnover gives it back to the Rams. That was Cordial's 10th rebound prior to that mark, though. 41-36. 4:20 to go in the ball game. Rams keep threatening to get back to the pinnacle of this one. Just never been able to get there. It's one of those times where you spend so much energy trying to get there. Once you get there, can you finish the job? Rams need a big 3 right here. Keep that momentum going. They're being patient. Looks it inside to Eli Evans. Evans is fouled, and he'll go to the line and shoot 2. Great find there by Jake Waller. Looked like he was throwing the pigskin as he threaded the needle inside. Caden Binge whistled for the foul, his 2nd, team's 3rd. So Eli Evans to shoot 2 free throws. Evans a 30% free throw shooter on the season. First one is up is pure. Good night tonight for Eli, his 11th. Raceland has it down to 4. It's this one. It's the closest it's been since the first quarter. One more for the junior. Got it. 12 points for Eli. The lead is 3. Here comes Eli Caines back in the ball game as Charles Welch will take a seat. Now you get a stop and a chance to tie or cut it to 1. Again, Russell won this matchup over at the Marv, 83-57. That was back on the 16th of last month. Rams being very active on the defensive side of things. There's a ball nearly thrown away out top, and the Rams scramble for it. And we're going the other way. That's on Benj. That's his 3rd. Quickly, Welch back in the ball game. Caines will step off. Look at it there on the Isons Cards and Collectibles instant replay. 41-38, Raceland with a chance to tie the ball game for only the 2nd time tonight. Arnett into the corner, Waller. 3 for the ties on the way, too stiff. Russell student section, let him hear about it. Here's Cordial off the left side, window for 2. Nice feed for Benj as Cordial's with a double-double. 43-38, lead is 5. Arnett attacks off the right side, in traffic and finishes. 13 for Jonah. Cuts the lead back to 3, inside of 3 to go. This is exactly the type of game Raceland wanted, keeping this around 50. Bench cut off. Inside Prickett. Burgess scrambling from the far side. Prickett will take the basketball back out top and reset with a 3-point lead. Trying to pick up their 4th district win of the season and snap a 2-game losing streak. There's Benj. Slams this one to the far sideline. That's out of bounds. An unforced error by the Red Devils. Their 11th turnover of the night. Caines is back on as Josiah Large will come off. So 2:08 to go. 3-point Raceland deficit. Again, you don't have to have a 3 here. You need points, though. Run something you know that works and get yourself a good look. Here's Arnett. 3 for the tie. Straight away, 3 in and out. Strong rebound on the baseline there by Benj. Pridemore starts to attack and has it poked out from behind. Waller racing to the rack, goes to the right side, has it blocked away. What a block by Burgess. And timeout, I believe. Oh, excuse me, we've got a foul on Raceland. So the foul on Eli Caines. That's his 2nd, team's 3rd. So the ball back to Russell. Raceland back into man-to-man now. Time to put on your big boy shoes and show what you've got here, both sides. Pridemore walled up with Evans. Prickett on the left wing. 1:20 to go. Prickett turns the corner, cut off there by Waller. Down to the keyhole, right side, high up on the glass for 2. What a take there by Jagger for his first points. Gives Russell a 5-point edge. Just over 60 seconds to go in regulation. Arnett spins in the lane. Welch wanting it inside. Caines on the wing. Arnett in traffic, nearly falls down. In front of 4 players, finds the bottom of the net for his 15th. And it's a timeout for Raceland. We'll go ahead and stay right here. 15 tonight for Arnett. He's the 2nd player in double figures tonight. He leads the way with Eli Evans' 12. Eli was the first one to get there. 3 players in double figures for Russell. Burgess leads the way with 14. Pridemore had 11 in the first half. He's been held to 2 here in the second. He's got 13. And Tyler Cordial with a double-double, 11 and 10. Again, it was a 5-5 ball game. Russell led this one by as many as 13 at 37-24 late in the third. Raceland's had it down to 3 a couple of times here in this quarter with a chance to tie or cut it to 1. The possession arrow favors Russell in the event of a tie-up. The next foul against Russell will have Raceland shooting bonus free throws the rest of the way. Raceland still with 2 fouls to give before Russell gets into bonus.
Car keys turned into the scores table. You've lost a car key.
If you can't leave, your car keys are at the scores table.
If you can identify it, we will be glad to give it back to you.
50.8 to play here in regulation. This is what you get on the 63rd District any given night. Like I said, that ball game that up in Russell back in January, it was one of those things to where it was a night where Russell couldn't miss. Eli Evans is going to be whistled for the foul. That's his second, team's fourth. So the next foul, either way, will have us shooting bonus free throws. Here's Burgess, and he gets fouled out top on the near side here by Arnett, his third. So bonus the rest of the way. And Ryder Burgess to the free throw line for 2. Burgess on the night, 1 of 2 from the charity stripe. Russell 5 of 9. Raceland has not missed. Burgess an 82% free throw shooter on the season. This one a big one to make it a 2-possession game if he can get either one of these to go home. First one's pure, 15-9 for Ryder. So 2-possession ball game, 46.7 seconds to go. Russell trying to snap a 2-game losing streak after a pair of 3-point losses to Lewis County and Boyd. Burgess gets both. He's got 16, the lead's back to 5. Arnett on the near side. Russell trying to put some pressure up as Raceland has to speed things up a little bit. Arnett double teamed out top. Steps through off to the corner. Raceland taking way too much time here. Into the corner, Waller. Three's on the way short. Prickett runs down the rebound, and he's going to get fouled out top. Whistle finally comes. Take your pick. There was 3 white jerseys grabbing at him. They'll get it on Arnett, his 4th. So now Jagger Prickett to the free throw line to shoot 2. Prickett, a 68% free throw shooter, has not attempted a free throw tonight. First one's too stiff. Prickett led the way with 22 points in that win back at Russell. Eli Evans coming off as Josiah Large will come back in. He's been held to 2 here tonight, but those 2 were big in the fourth quarter. 1 of 2 makes the lead 6. Timeout Russell. 24 seconds to go. 6-point Russell lead. Russell led 13-9 after 1. Took a 22-16 lead to the locker room. Tacked on 2 more points to that lead after 3, after pushing it out to as many as 13. Raceland's outscored Russell by 2 here in the fourth, but they still trail by 6 and running out of time. Raceland tonight 2 of 10 from long range. They've been dominated on the glass to the tune of 30-16. They've given up 14 offensive rebounds. Tyler Cordial tonight with 10 rebounds. Ryder Burgess with 8. 12 turnovers for the Red Devils, only 8 for the Rams. The Rams will have the baseline out of the timeout. So Eli Kane's to trigger in. Russell will stay in full court. Arnett across the midcourt stripe. Gets downhill, attacks off the left side, and gets fouled. That's on Cordial, his 3rd. So Jonah Arnett, that's who you want at the free throw line when you need points. Averaging over 18 a game, is at 15 tonight. Arnett tonight from the charity stripe. 3 for 3. Raceland's hit all 6. First one goes home for their 7th. 16 points for Jonah. Eli Evans back on as Josiah Large will step off. 48-43. Still a two-possession game, make or miss here, but either way, if you got to get a quick foul and put Russell back on the free throw line. Trying to deny. Arrow favors Russell in the event of a tie-up. And Arnett's done. That's his fifth. That's not the guy you want to lose in a situation like this. So Arnett's going to foul out of this basketball game with 17 points. Josiah Large will check back in for him, and we'll come to the other end with Caden Binge to shoot two big free throws. Binge tonight, 3 points, 5 rebounds. Has not attempted a free throw. 68% free throw shooter on the season. Eisen fires the first one. It's front iron short. 17 seconds to go. Still a two-possession game regardless if he hits this one or not. Second one's on the way. Got the second one to go. His 4th point tonight. Rams got to hustle here. Down by 5. Waller across the midcourt stripe. Brings it off to Welch. Welch pulls the trigger. High arcing threes. No good. Ball tipped back in, and Waller gets the stick back. So that gets the lead to 3 with just inside of 6 seconds to play and a 30-second timeout. So now you've got to be a full deny on the inbound. And as soon as anybody catches it, no matter who it is, you have to foul immediately. And then if you're Russell, you got to go to the other end and hit your free throws. Russell on the season as a team, shooting 67% from the charity stripe. You want to try to keep it away from Pridemore or Burgess if you can. Pridemore at 79%, Burgess at 82%. Russell tonight, 9 of 15 from the charity stripe. They've left some points out there. But right now, that magic number of 50 that I was talking about before the game looks to be the magical number that should clinch this one. If it's for Russell, it's a big one because it's district win number 4. Quickly the ball comes in, and Burgess is fouled on the far side. Jackson Waller will pick up the foul. They check him in just for the foul opportunity to deliver that foul. So we'll come to the other end, and again, the one guy that you did not want to get that basketball is the best free throw shooter on the team. And Ryder Burgess can pretty much stick a nail in the coffin if he can hit one of two, as that would make it a two-possession game with 5 seconds to go. First one goes home. 17 points for Ryder. Large back in. Evans comes off. Stay tuned with us after the game for post-game coverage. We'll take a look at all the scoring and stats. Talk with both head coaches. One more for Burgess. Got them both. 51-46. 18 tonight for Ryder. Waller stops left wing. 3 at the horn. Off the glass, no good. And that's your final. Russell wins it. They'll move to 4-1 in district play. 51-46 your final. Post-game show. We return after this on the Total Media Sports Network.
Curtis Bradley started Ram Pharmacy based on 2 important pieces of his life: family and faith. Ram Pharmacy, located on Greenup Avenue in Raceland, provides all your pharmaceutical needs with a hometown feel. Ram Pharmacy offers a wide selection of over-the-counter medications, along with a variety of vitamins and minerals no matter the need. From specialized medications to routine maintenance drugs, Ram Pharmacy has you covered. Give them a call at 606-836-RAMS. Ram Pharmacy, your friend for life.
Good morning, Isabella.
Hi, David.
Back for your morning routine?
Clark's Refresh Rewards program is something you'll flip for.
Hey, Isabella. Hi, Annabelle.
Donut?
Don't forget the sprinkles. Cream and sugar.
Download our app today and enjoy all of the rewards. No flipping required.
Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
For floors that feel like home, trust JD Flooring on Ashland Road in Greenup. For more than 30 years, they've delivered expert installation and honest service. Choose from carpet, laminate, vinyl, hardwood, ceramic, and luxury vinyl plank flooring. Backed by a lifetime warranty. Ask about lifetime stain-resistant carpet by Shaw, too. At JD Flooring, The small details make all the difference, and all work is guaranteed. Stop in today or find them on Facebook at JD Flooring LLC, where quality starts from the ground up.
Christmas is just around the corner, and Borders Sporting Goods is your one-stop shop for your avid outdoorsman. Borders Sporting Goods is your fishing headquarters for rods and reels from G. Loomis, St. Croix, Fenwick, Lewes, Shimano, Daiwa, and Abu Garcia. No matter what species of fish you are targeting, Borders has the perfect setup to make your next trip on the water a success. Borders has baits in every size and style with a wide selection of tackle from Berkley, Strike King, Zoom, Z-Man, Bandit, and many more. Let Borders make all your holiday shopping a breeze. Stop by and stock up at Borders Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
Trust is something earned, not given. For over 90 years, KFB has built trust in your community. We believe our neighborhood is our responsibility. Through our quality service, innovative products, and local decision-making, we are committed to your financial success. Better financials lead to a better life, all with the Better Bank headquartered in Boyd County and serving the tri-state. KFB, the bank you trust and the community you love.
What a game here tonight at the Palace. Russell hangs on 51-46 down the stretch. Here's how it went down. We had one tie in the basketball game. That was at 5-5. Russell tried to push things out. Raceland would answer. Russell led by 4 after one quarter play at 13-9. Red Devils got it out to a 10-point lead. Raceland pulled it down to 5. They trailed it by 6, 22-16 at the break. Russell took their largest lead of the ball game in the third when they got it out to 13. Then Raceland answered back and cut back into the deficit as Raceland got it. Still gave up 2 additional points to Russell in that quarter, but it was to start the fourth down to 37-29. Raceland battled, had it down to 3 several times in the quarter. The first time at 41-38, then they had it 43-40. Had times on both of those possessions to tie or cut it to 1. They got it to 45-42. That would be the closest to the point to when they get it to 49-46 after Jake Waller gets a stick back. But the Red Devils go to the other end and make the 2 big free throws from Ryder Burgess and ends this one tonight with a victory as the Red Devils snap the 2-game skid and pick up their 4th district win, 51-46 tonight on the road here at the Palace. We'll take a break. We come back. We'll break down the numbers. We'll talk with both head coaches as we continue our coverage here in the Postgame Show on the Total Media Sports Network. Since 1992, DSI has been serving their customers with quality products and affordable prices for 33 years. DSI offers a wide variety of gear for your favorite team and also offers wholesale and retail screen printing, embroidery, vinyl, and direct-to-film applications. DSI also welcomes your custom design for your team, business, or anything you may need. Have a vision? Let DSI's custom design team make that vision a reality. For over 30 years, DSI has been the trusted name for quality products and an affordable price. Check them out at 511 Greenup Avenue in Raceland or online at supertees.com.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more, offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net. The Greenup County Public Library System is the best. Read the latest bestsellers in large print, regular print, or audio CDs. You can also check out movies or place a hold on a book on our website or call one of the library locations to place a hold. There are community meeting rooms available by reservation at all locations for clubs and organizations. And be sure to check out the Jesse Stewart collection at the Greenup County branch. Check them out on Facebook and Twitter.
Life moves fast, and the moments don't wait. The first steps, the first home, the dreams you work so hard for. Where you place your trust matters. At Members Choice Credit Union, we're here for every milestone. Through the hard days, the hopeful days, and everything in between. Your money, your future, your choice.
51-46, your final score. Join me now here in post-game coverage. Raceland head coach Joe Bryan. Coach, opportunities. And you and I, we talked about this today. I feel like for probably 3/4 of the time of this basketball game, you controlled the tempo the way you wanted to. But when you're trying to play tempo basketball and the lead gets to 10, 12, 13, it really puts you in a corner of what you want to try to do.
Yeah, then you got to make a decision. Are you going to abandon your game plan, try to get back in the game, or are there enough possessions to maybe stick with your game plan and try to battle it out? Loved our guys' effort, loved our defense. We got a few things to fix right there, but I thought we guarded really well tonight. We got to get better offensively, but we're a work in progress. I love our attitude today. Really good effort by our guys. We'll keep grinding and trying to find a way.
You showed the 2-3 tonight, and you played it very physical. You switched out, went to man, came back into 2-3, and you did that in possessions from one possession to the next, and that says a lot about a team that's trying to instill something that's not been something guys have been using much this year.
Yeah, personnel is a little different, so we're going to have to use the 2-3 a little bit, protect some of our guys. We've worked on it a bunch, and we're going to continue to work on it. But I thought we were physical tonight. I didn't think the last time we played them, they brought the fight to us, and we wanted no part. Well, tonight, we tried to bring the fight to them, and I thought, that we did a good job. Credit to them. They're a great basketball team. They're well coached. But we got to be more physical and get stops, and I thought we did that pretty well tonight.
One number that really jumps off the stat sheet, though, on the glass, 30-17.
Yeah.
They had 14 offensive rebounds, and there was a couple of times I said it seemed like every time that there was a key offensive rebound in a critical moment, Caden Benz was coming out of there with it.
That's why I hate a zone. I hate a zone with every part of my basketball being, but sometimes it's the best call for your team. But we didn't rebound well out of it because you got no box out assignments, and we've got to fix that and get better and just go get the ball sometimes.
In the fourth quarter, you get it to 3 several times, and you had a couple of possessions there to cut it to 1 or tie the ball game. Again, down 13, like you said, you didn't feel like that your team ran away from the opportunity. They seized the moment, just could not get over the hump.
Yeah, I mean, they agree. Our guys were focused, executed the game plan really well. They didn't back down. When you get beat by as many as we did last time, that league gets to 10 or 13, then some teams have a tendency to kind of drop, and maybe we would have in the past, but today we didn't, and that's got to be how we go moving forward. No matter what's happening, no matter what, just do what you're supposed to do the next play.
Eli, tonight really solid for you in the starting lineup now. 12 points. He was very physical. He's got that athletic ability that's God-given. That you don't teach that. You just tell him to go and do something, and he goes and does it.
Yeah, he's done a great job for us. His role's expanded now. And he's playing it really well. So really proud and happy for him to have that success. He'll continue to learn and figure out, as he plays more minutes, exactly how we do things. And, he's going to have a good end of this year and a great next year. We're really excited for him. But, yeah, we've got to clean up that offensive glass. Just look at that number, geez.
Only 8 turnovers tonight, and that's against a defense that was trying to blitz you out of ball screens. They were switching on every ball screen out top of the 2-3. They went man. They showed a couple of times down. They went a 1-3-1. But were you pleased with how you handled, especially when they went to the 2-2-1 press out of made baskets?
Yeah, I don't care who the opponent is. If you can keep turnovers under 10 in the game, you're going to set yourself up for a chance to win it. And when you're playing a team that's 6'2 to 6'8 across the board, long and athletic, only having 8 turnovers is a really good showing.
You get a quick turnaround on Thursday, back here Friday night with a key district matchup with Greenup, and then you've got Lewis County next week. Still opportunities to do stuff there in the district, but you got to take care of business on Friday night first with Greenup.
Yeah, we're going to prepare for Fairview on Thursday. We've seen Greenup once and played them, so our guys are really familiar with them, and we'll be able to get a scouting report in Friday and film work for Greenup. And then Saturday at Bath, Monday at Lewis. That's everybody in the states this way. The schedule's
it's the sprint right now.
Yeah, it is what it is. Nobody's at a disadvantage or an advantage. So just got to go play, and you got to get better during games where, us coaches love to get better during practice. But, we're going to have to get better during games and execute. And, we were throwing some things out there tonight we wanted to see if it would work in case we see them again in the district, tournament. And, we got some ideas of what did work and what didn't. So good game for us. Obviously you want to come out with a win, but, we're going to keep grinding, keep working at it.
We'll talk about it at lunch tomorrow.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you.
Ciao, buddy.
Thank you.
Joe Bryan joined us here in the postgame show. All right, let's take a look at our numbers from this one, and we'll see if we can grab Derek Cooks when he wraps up over here. We'll start first with Russell. Tonight, 43.9% from the field. That's 18 of 41. 23.5%, 4 of 17 from beyond the arc. 11 of 17 from the charity stripe. 64.7%. 30 rebounds tonight, 14 of those on the offensive window, though. Tyler, you got a double-double tonight from Tyler Cordial. He gets 10 rebounds. Ryder Burgess wasn't too far behind. He had 8. They turned the basketball over 12 times in the winning effort. 3 players in double figures. Ryder Burgess paces the way with 18. He was 5 of 6 from the charity stripe. Gabe Pridemore had the hot touch in the first half of play. He had 11 of his 13. And then Tyler Cordial, 11 and 10. For the Rams, 42.9%. That's 18 of 42. They were 2 of 12, though, from long range. Really struggled shooting the basketball, 16.7%. Perfect 8 of 8 from the charity stripe. They had 17 rebounds tonight, 7 of those on the offensive glass. They turned it over only 8 times. Joan Arnett paces away with the Rams, 17 points. Eli Evans with 12. Only players in double figures for the Rams. On the glass, pacing the way was Charles Welch. He had 6. Joining me now here in postgame, head coach for the Russell Red Devils, Derek Cooksey. Coach, a war. And again, it's what you expect when you get into the 63rd District. That game that played last month over at your place, you call that thing a unicorn. But it was – you had to come in here and understand that game happened a long time ago, and you couldn't plan on just leaning on that game here this evening.
I mean, that game seems like a long time ago with the breaks that we've had and all the snow and the weather, but we expect this. I mean, Raceland's had a solid season. They've had a lot of good victories. They've played good competition, got to the state level in the Class A. We knew tonight was going to be a tough, grinded-out game. And I was pleased with the way we played as far as our passion and our purpose. We talk a lot about that. We talk about not every night the ball is going to easily go through the hoop. And you have to credit Raceland with that because they got some really good players, and I felt like they did a great job of mixing defenses up on us. We talked a lot about being more patient, even down for preparation for this game. I thought Gabe Pridemore really set the tone with us getting downhill there in the first half, and we probably kind of got away from him a little bit. They did a good job of kind of taking him away. It was a game of runs. We got up 10 there in the first half. They cut it, 6 point at halftime. Second half, I thought like we made that little surge. And we knew that we were going to have to kind of use our press in segments. And they kind of, they made us pay. We were mixing up defenses, and they started hitting in the high post and diving down. And there's a couple of plays there just off the top of my mind that, they got second and third opportunities because of their athletes. We kind of stood and spectated. And that happens sometimes when we're playing zone. But, we found I was pleased with our kids as far as the last 2 minutes of play. We talk about time and possession a lot. I felt like we were able to space the floor out, take what they gave us. We probably could have capitalized a bit more on free throws. But, like I said, a win on the road against a district opponent that's been a solid team all year long, we'll take it.
Biggest number jumps off the stat sheet, 30-17 on the glass. You had tonight 14 offensive rebounds. I was talking with Joe, and he said that's one of the things that you run into when you go into a zone. People don't have box-out assignments, and you leave people loose. And a lot of times, Tyler Cordial had great position underneath.
He did. Tyler's played really well for us. He's always making that next effort play. He was tired tonight, and we, Shea provided. Our bench, I was really pleased with our bench.
Yes.
I thought in the first half that was the difference. I thought our bench was able to basically use their freshness, and Corey McGrath and Taylor White did a great job as far as taking what they gave us. Shea Burnham comes in and gives you that energy. So I'm really pleased with our depth and our rotations. We just gotta understand time and possession. I mean, we shoot it so well. It's hard to tell them not to shoot the shot when you're open. But I think our kids are understanding, like, if we're up 10 or 12, not holding the ball, but we might be able to get a better percentage shot. That's a sign of maturity, and I think what we've showed throughout the course of the year, we've been pretty good with that. But hats off to Raceland. Like I said, they're a solid team. You expect to see them in tournament time. And in our district, our entire district, it's really interesting. I mean, there's several
63rd
games.
63rd going 63rd.
Hey, there's several games that are still left. We don't know what the outcome's going to be, but
Yeah.
I think you take a coin and flip it. I mean, because come tournament time, it seems like each and every year it comes down to matchups and who's playing well, and then that, it's pretty special as far as that type of competitiveness.
No pressure, but the last 4 years has been won by the home team. By the way,
I'm glad you put that on me. But like I said, it is. I mean, like I said, we're going to get back in this week and get us another home game. Hopefully, get 2 more because we haven't played much at home.
Yeah.
So.
You almost went on the road the whole month of December.
We embraced. We've called ourselves the Road Warriors, so we've embraced that. I think it's made us a tougher team. But we've still got one district matchup. I believe Raceland's got 2.
Yes.
Lewis
Greenup Friday night and Lewis County next week.
And then Lewis has 2, and then Greenup 3.
Yeah, I think Greenup's got everybody once.
I mean, there's a lot of basketball left to play. A lot can happen and transpire. I tell our kids, you can control what you control. We've got a big one against Friday, a night against the Fairview, and it's a senior night, and that's a very special night for us. We want to basically honor those guys because they put a lot of time and commitment to our program. But, we've got a quick turnaround, and we got one Saturday at the greenhouse, and that's not an easy place to play. So that's, just control what we can, continue to get better, don't get complacent, and, it'll be here before we know it.
Defensively tonight, 2-3 most of the time.
Yeah.
Then you started going into man.
Yeah.
2-1 out of a make, and you guys really did a great job of working that sideline and getting some turnovers.
Yeah, our guys have really embraced that. We're not going to do it for 32 minutes, but at the same time, I think that any time that you can have that and you feel like it's ready to go, our guys embraced it. We keep getting better at it, so we want to utilize that and use it. But, just once again, you have to fight so hard to basically get those forced turnovers and use that type of defense that when you get up 10 or 12, you've got to basically – and that's the thing about Raceland. They were patient. Even when we got 10 or 12, they were still patient. Arnett was surveying the floor. I thought he did a good job of getting lane touches, and he was unselfish with it. He's not a one-man team, so to speak, and they got a nice basketball team. So this is a really good win for us on the road.
Coach, always a pleasure, my man.
Thank you, man. Appreciate you.
Derek Cooksey joining us here in postgame. That's going to wrap us up for here tonight. A hat tip to my crew tonight, Trey Collier, Felicia Collier, Jacob Hankins. Phenomenal job by them. Final score, 51-46. Russell wins it. They're 4-1 in district play. One game still to go. They got Greenup down at the greenhouse this weekend. Raceland still with 2 district games to play. They go 2-1-3. Enjoy the evening. We'll talk to you Friday night with Raceland and Greenup here on the Total Media Sports Network. So long, everyone.
Thanks for watching another Raceland Rams basketball broadcast on Cool TV. This broadcast of Raceland Rams basketball has been an exclusive sports presentation of the Total Media Sports Network and Cool TV.